What's up guys, thanks for tuning in. As you can see, this video is about the squat, and not just about the squat, but how can I get it up to 300 kgs. Now there's a reason I've got that in mind. It's because looking back on my squats recently, I've been thinking, well, in 2014 I squatted 280 kgs as a junior, and I squatted it relatively easy that day, to be honest. The only reason I squatted 280 was because it was the open world record at the time. There was probably more in me that day, and I think back on my squats, they were a lot different back then. Looking into 2015, my best competitive squat was 285 kgs. So only a 5 kg increase with a lot of work going into my lifting. I like to see a little bit more than that. However, I understand that my other lifts have been coming out relatively well. Increased my deadlift by 5 kgs as well, and my bench press. Increased that by, I think it was from 12 to 15 kgs from my best bench from 2014. So overall, I'm happy with how the total's going, but it's time to focus in and really bring the squat up, which I think is definitely taken away from the total. It's holding it back from being well into the 800s. So here's my plan of attack for me getting it right up again. So as you can see from some of those videos, I started off at 225 kgs, and there was another one in there of 232.5. I'm on the road, I'm traveling, so I'm just making sure I've got a bit of a plan with my squat to make sure I can see some progression each week. Now obviously, me going in and squatting, sets of 4 with 225 kgs, it's not that hard, is it? No, it's not. So I just basically wanted to make sure that I know I can progress over a decent period of time to get some volume in. And also being on the road, tires you out a lot. So you saw those first two workouts, and then following Thursday, I just had a high bar session. That's just because mainly I was just a little bit run down. I was been on the road for about 6 weeks at that stage. And that session there, that was my first session in Canada. So feeling a little bit more settled now. Here's the following week again on the 19th, hitting 250 kgs for 4 reps, and that was for 5 sets as well. So I've gone from around 30 working reps all the way down to this session to about 20, with an increase on the bar of about 30 to 40 kgs. So as you can see, there's a reason you need to drop the amount of volume done in that one session. I want to make sure the speed still looks good, and that I'm feeling good mentally, and that I know that I can progress from that session as well. So you might be thinking, are you just doing a heavy low bar squat on a Thursday? Well, these are some of my alternative days that I do on a Monday or a Tuesday, where I pick a front squat or a high bar squat or a really light low bar back squat, anything like that that's going to just add that little bit of assistance and extra volume throughout the week as well. So just trying out the new re-spinning racks. Just light squats for them today, just to get used to them for some heavy work on Thursday. Just want to see how they feel. These are just the soft ones, so there's two types. There's the mainly red ones like these, and then there's a black with a red stripe, which are the thicker ones.
So these are like for training?
Yeah, these are more like a lot more flexible, basically like the difference between these pretty flexible wraps and stock wraps, but not the wrist wraps. They're a bit like that, except the knee wraps aren't like as cardboardy type thing as the stiff and steady ones. But yeah, these would be really nice to train with on some of my heavier low bar days, just for a bit more volume, and a little bit more weight on the bar. Haven't used knee wraps for since I set the world record in Hungary last year at the equipped junior worlds. So not overly tight, nothing like that. So as you can see, just playing around here basically with the knee wraps. So it's just a Monday, just having a bit of fun. Legs are always a bit beat up from the Thursdays, and doing heavy deadlifts on a Saturday at the moment. So I'd like to come on Monday and just keep things relatively easy. So just having a bit of fun there. Here's one of my heaviest squat sessions to date. Obviously this is from a couple of weeks ago now. So this is the 26th of the 11th. Where I hit 260 kgs for 4 sets of 4. So I'm 1 set down from the week before, where I hit 20 working reps. Now I'm down to 16 working reps as the weight's gone up. So 260 kgs, 4 sets of 4. I'd say that that's a PB for me. It's definitely a PB as far as total volume goes. I think I have hit 260 for a set of 5 before. So it's very happy. I'm very happy with the way things are moving. Now I'm going to do this type of video probably every second week or so, just give you guys an update on how I'm going, that you know what I'm doing as far as my programming for the squat. And coming January, we're starting a new peaking cycle. We will go through that as we build up to the Arnold Championships. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.